Is that Moana? And I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be teaching math, but I'm in my pajamas. Oh, I think it's pajama day still. Is it pajama day? Oh, good. I can't wait to see all of your crazy pajamas. Or cozy pajamas. Are they as cute as this one? All right. Are you ready for some math? I think Moana might be joining us today. All right. All right, Kipsters. I can't wait to see the pictures of your pajamas. I know they're going to be super cute and super cozy looking. All right, so you know our friends Maui and Moana, and well, they got into another fight. So they needed 9 juice boxes, but they could not agree on what type of juice to get. So Maui loves grape juice, so he wanted most of the 9 boxes to be grape juice. But Moana does not like grape juice, and she wanted most of the boxes to be apple juice. And so they were fighting. Let me tell you, I had to try and help them out. So they were like, no matter what, we have to have 9 juice boxes. So it was like, we know that 9 is the whole. 9 is Yep, it's our biggest number. It's the number that we're breaking apart. All right. So they have those 9 juice boxes, and they have to decide how many are going to be grape juice and how many are going to be apple juice. Well, I told you, Maui loves the grape juice. You can give him a little connection if you love grape juice too. So he was like, we should have 8 grape juices. Count them with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he wanted 8 grape juices. So one of the parts would be 8. One of the parts would be. But then Moana would only get 1 apple juice. So the other part would be 1. So the parts would be 8 and 1. The parts would be. So yeah, we got that first part there. That's all the grape juice. And that's 8. And then we've got our second part here. And there's just 1 lonely apple juice box. So that means the parts are 8 and 1. And so then we know our parts always go by the plus sign. And so if I'm writing a number sentence to show this, then I'm going to find that plus sign. I'm going to plug in my parts. Well, Maui is super excited about this plan. 8 grape juice boxes, 1 apple juice. That's going to be fantastic. You're welcome. Moana, though, was like, not so fast. How about we do this? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 apple juice boxes. And then you can have 2 grape juice boxes, Maui. You're welcome. So I was like, well, that seems a little unfair too, Moana, because then one part is the 7 apple juice boxes, and the other part is the 2 grape juice boxes. And so then our parts are 7 and 2, and you're adding it together. I don't know, that just doesn't seem fair. And I know when I'm adding, my parts always go by the, you got it, the parts always go by that plus sign. So we're going to plug in the 7 and 2 because those are the parts. So, Moana and Maui could not decide on how to break apart 9. And so they finally were like, okay, we will do some rock, paper, scissors, and whoever wins gets to choose. So, right now, let's do some rock, paper, scissors. Will you beat me? All right. So we're going to say rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and on shoot, you're going to show me. All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Did you beat me? Let's try it again. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ooh, I hope you had a rock. One more. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Did scissors again. I hope you had paper that time. All right, did you beat me? Text your teacher and let them know. All right, well, our friends, though, Moana won. And so she thought, to be fair, though, she was like, okay, I won, but to be fair, I'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apple juice boxes. And she gave Maui 4 grape juice boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then the parts for how she broke apart 9. She had 5 as one part. And then the other part was the 4 grape juice boxes. And she said, yeah. I know the parts go by the plus sign. And so then filling in those parts of 5 and 4. All right. And there's Moana just sipping on her grape juice that she loves. Oh, wait, no. What mistake did Ms. Libby make? Moana doesn't like grape juice. She likes... Ooh, you got me, Kipsters. Ms. Libby made a mistake. Say silly, Ms. Libby. All right, let's stop and take a look at this. Where's my camera? There we go. Okay, so really fast. I know you guys are getting so good at writing these addition sentences all by yourself. I just want to review really fast. Okay, so if I have a number bond and my parts are 9, or my whole is 9, oopsie daisies, and my parts are 5 and 4. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. Let me make the color a little bit darker. My part, there we go. 9. My whole is 9, and then my parts are 5 and 4. I know that I am putting my parts by the plus sign. So I am going to write 5 plus 4, because I'm always putting my parts together to make the whole. And in this case, we broke apart 9 to make 5 and 4. We put the 5 and 4 back together. So we got 5 plus 4, or I can have 5 plus 4 down here, because that way I can do 1 the regular way and 1 the fancy way. So 5 plus 4, and then the regular way, I would write the equal sign on this side, equals 9. And then to do the fancy way, I'm going to put it on the other side, the equal sign on the other side. So we've got 9 equals 5 plus 4. I just know that I always have my parts by that plus sign. All right, you got it? I bet you do. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so today we're going to practice solving both added and unknown word problems with totals of 9 and 10. So basically that just means we're going to be breaking apart 9 and 10 into different ways. So like here, I could break 9 into the parts of 6 and 3, or I could break 9 into the parts of 5 and 4. Choose your own adventure. All right. So you're going to listen to the story and shade in the parts that you choose. Remember, it's your choice. And then you are going to count the parts that you shaded in and fill those in by the plus sign. So I know my parts always go by the plus sign. Whatever I choose to be in my parts today, those are going by the plus sign. I just have to make sure that the parts, when I put them together, they make the whole. Awesome. Okay, so Kate has 9 heart stickers. Some are yellow and the rest are green. Show 2 different ways Kate's stickers could look. Fill in the number sentences to match. So what that means, what you're going to do is you are going to show 2 different ways that you can break apart 9. I'm going to give you a moment to draw. You can just draw the math circles, shade some in and leave some empty, and show me 2 different ways that you can break apart 9. All right, I wonder what those parts are that you're making. I know my whole for this one is always going to be 9. I'm just breaking it apart into different parts. All right, we're going to go over this now. Remember, if you're still working on it, just pause the video and jump in when you're ready. Okay. All right. So I went ahead and I drew 9 circles so we can show this 2 different ways for her hearts. And I'm just going to shade some in, and then we will go and identify the parts. How many should I shade in? I may shade in 8. Okay. So you count with me. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 8 shaded in. So one of my parts, I'm going to circle this so I see it. One of my parts is 8. And then this other part over here is 1. Okay. So now I know when I'm going to write my number sentence, my parts go by the plus sign. And so I am going to write 8 plus 1. And we're breaking apart 9. So that's easy. I'm going to write equals 9. Or if you want to do it the fancy way, we have 8 plus 1. And put my equals at the beginning. 9 equals 8 plus 1. Your choice. Are you fancy? All right. Now we need a different number to shade in over here. Give me a number. I really like the number 7, so I'm going to do 7. All right, let's count as we shade it in. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 7 shaded in. Again, I'm going to circle those 7 so I remind myself that that is one of my parts. And then my other part, I've got 1, 2. My other part is 2. All right. So now, again, I'm going to put my, got it, it's like the 3rd day. One of you guys are going to have to get on this video and teach. Yeah, 7 plus 2, because I put my parts by the plus sign. 7 plus 2, and I'll just go ahead and write both. 7 plus 2, and then switch it up. And the regular way equals, we're still breaking apart 9, so I know my whole is 9. Or I can put it at the beginning. 9 equals 7 plus 2. Awesome. Okay, so that time we broke apart 9 into 8 and 1 and 7 and 2. But there are other ways that you could do it. You could do 6 and 3. You could do 5 and 4. You could be super tricky and do 9 and 0. There are lots of different ways that you can break apart 9. Let's go on to the next problem now. All right, so now Danny has 10 robots. Some are red and the rest are gray. Show 2 different ways Danny's robots could look. Fill in the number sentences to match. Again, don't worry about drawing robots, just draw math circles and shade them in. Can't wait to see the 2 different ways that you are breaking apart 10. Go. What are those parts? How are you breaking apart 10? All right, let's go over some options right now. Again, if you need more time, just pause the video and join us back when you are ready. All right, so give me a number. How many of Danny's robots did we want to shade in? Just 3? Okay, let's shade in 3. Count them with me. We've got 1, 2, 3. So our first part here is 3. And then let's count to see how many are left. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So our other part is 7. And remember, Danny had 10 robots, so we already knew that the whole was 10. That's the biggest number. That's the number we're breaking apart. All right. So I know that the parts go by the plus sign always. So I'm going to write 3 plus 7, and I'm going to write 3 plus 7. I'm going to start the fancy way this time. That means I'm going to put my whole first. So I'm going to write 10 equals 3 plus 7, or 3 plus 7 equals 10. Boom. And now this other one, there's so many different ways that we can break apart 10. Give me one more number. 9. All right. Whew. Count them with me as we shade in. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this part is 9. The other part is 1. All right. And so, are you already shouting that not the parts go by the plus sign? Oh my goodness, your brains are so big. This is so easy for you. 9 plus 1 and 9 plus 1. You want to start the fancy way again? All right. So then we are going to have, the whole was what? Right. Our whole didn't change. Our whole is still 10. All right. 10 equals 9 plus 1. Or we can have 9 plus 1 equals 10. Boom. Awesome. So that is it for today for our practice. I can't wait to see those crazy pajama pictures. I also cannot wait to see what math problems you text to your teachers. Have a great day, Kipsters.